I'm Peg Breen from the New York Landmarks Conservancy. We're at the museum at Eldridge Street on the Lower East Side for another tourist in your own town excursion. 2.5 million Eastern European Jews came to the United States between 1880 and 1924. Most of them settled initially on the Lower East Side. This area once housed the largest Jewish community in the world. Eldridge Street was the first great house of worship built by Eastern European Jews in America. The date was 1887. It was originally Kahal Adath Jeshurun. The flamboyant facade of brick and terracotta combines Moorish, Gothic, and Romanesque elements. The central bay houses a large wheel window crowned by an arcaded gable. Inside is equally flamboyant, with a 70-foot-high barrel-vaulted ceiling covered with stars. It's bordered with hemispherical domes supported by slender columns and Moorish-style capitals. The women's gallery rings the space above. The walnut bema was illuminated by brass torchères at the corners. Brass chandeliers with glass shades hang from the ceiling. And light pours in from all sides through round-arched stained glass windows. The pews, ironically, were bought used from a Christian church and show a trefoil Christian motif. The synagogue had 4,000 members in 1900. Congregants included performers Eddie Cantor and Edward G. Robinson, scientist Jonas Salk, and artist Ben Shahn. By the 1930s, immigration lessened, the Great Depression hit, and many Jewish families moved away. The sanctuary was sealed off in 1933, and services moved to the basement in a space that is still used for worship today. The sanctuary was unsealed and rediscovered in 1971. It triggered designation as both a city and national landmark, and it launched a 20-year, $18.5 million restoration campaign. The grandeur was renewed, but worn grooves in the floorboards remain as reminders of the many who worshiped here. The original rose window on the eastern wall was destroyed in a storm in the 1940s, and there was no documentation of what it looked like. Artist Kiki Smith's design was installed in 2010 to symbolize the renewal of this remarkable building. This space holds a palpable sense of history, but the museum at Eldridge Street is very much of today. The museum provides a steady stream of tours as well as educational and cultural programs. And the museum is now surrounded by Chinatown and today's immigrants. So come and enjoy the best of all these worlds.